Hello and welcome to this Boyum IT Solutions presentation regarding Beas Manufacturing and how we have helped customers in the food and beverage industry around the world to digitally transform their business. Before we start the presentation, we'd like to provide you with a brief overview of our solution for the food and beverage industry. This industry is defined by its growing complexity and the perpetual need to create new products in order to keep pace with the demands of consumers. When you add to this concerns over food safety and the introduction of new regulatory acts, investment in technologies such as an enterprise resource planning or ERP system is not only a wise choice but a necessary one. After assisting hundreds of customers, we know that different customers face different challenges. However, food and beverage companies generally have unique challenges in areas which are not necessarily mirrored in other industries. For example, difficulty in managing product life cycles and multiple versions, low productivity due to poor resource optimization, limited shop floor visibility, and inventory levels not being optimized. If you're investing in an ERP solution, you want to choose an application with best practices for your industry built into it, rather than adding extra cost and implementation effort. Beas Manufacturing is a market-leading industry solution for SAP Business One within the food and beverage sector, built on more than 16 years of best practice gained from customer and consultant knowledge. As a vertically focused software solution vendor, we currently have over 50 customers in this industry sector. We work with a global network of SAP Business One key partners to utilize a well-proven project delivery model based on the SAP Accelerated Implementation methodology. To understand the issues facing the food and beverage industry, it's important to look ahead and understand the market forces which influence the industry currently and those that will shape its operations in the future. I'd like to highlight just a few of these. Consumers continue to drive innovation in the food and beverage industry by demanding more from the brands that they consume. Data shows that consumers increasingly prefer brands that embrace authenticity, social engagement, traceable sourcing, clean labels, healthier ingredients, and functional benefits. A BCG survey of 9,000 consumers in 9 countries found that 86% of consumers want food products that are good for the world and me. In other words, items that are labelled as organic, natural, ecological, or fair trade. Forbes is predicting that the global food tech market is expected to grow to more than $250.43 billion by 2022. In addition, food safety concerns are on the rise worldwide due to more outbreaks of foodborne illnesses globally, the increasing global food trade and resultant enforcement of stringent food safety regulations, and the development of advanced technologies for rapid testing. Both food fraud and lack of traceability are direct consequences of the production issue. As there's such a strong demand compounded by a lack of supply, inevitably, and regrettably, there's a major growth in food fraud cases. If manufacturers want to stay competitive in the market today, they must take those future trends into account, especially when selecting their manufacturing solution. Industry analysts are forecasting cost reduction changes driven by the adoption of these new technologies and digital transformation. For example, the Soil Association certified over 3,000 new organic products and producers by the middle of 2018 in the UK alone. Forbes predicts that the global food tech market is expected to grow to more than $250 billion by 2022. Nestlé estimates that by 2020, plant-based foods will represent a $5 billion market in the US. This was a brief look into what's on the horizon. Now let's explore the current challenges of the food and beverage manufacturing industry. Based on our industry knowledge, in the next 2 slides we're going to explore 6 issues commonly found in your industry. Generally speaking, the food and beverage industry works with low profit margins, so the need to manage cost and pricing concerns rises exponentially. This includes managing all aspects of procurement, inventory and sales management by synchronizing all actions to changing market conditions. The various costing methods offered, including costing by batch, allow companies in the food and beverage industry to keep a close watch on costs incurred during the production process. This allows for greater real-time visibility and the subsequent ability to perform corrective actions. Beas is able to capture, assign and compare actual and standard costs for all finished products. The ability to capture true costs at batch level provides granular cost visibility, which is of paramount importance in this industry. This includes not only material costs, but also labour, machine and overhead costs. However, to achieve this, you need to make sure that all information is integrated into one system, which is where most companies face a real challenge. Using the Beas Manufacturing Data Integration Hub, we automate the complex and time-consuming process of entering BOM data and calculate its accurate cost. Having this integration in place, a process that would usually take your highest paid engineering staff a week to complete only takes a few minutes, allowing them to be more productive and adding real value to your business. Let's take a look at resource optimization. With increasing recipe complexity and multi-constraint production resources such as machines, tools, and labor skills, your ability to